Good morning, and I hope everyone had a great weekend. So we're out this morning and we've decided to kind of head up straight north in the reserve and go see what we can find. So we'll play Spot the Leopard. So we found a nice big male leopard on the side of the road. He is hiding at the moment, so we'll just sit here and wait for him to start moving again. Right, so he's just got up and moving again. Beautiful male. So as he walks around, he is probably busy marking his territory. So we had another small little shower last night of rain, so these leopards will go out and re-scent mark their territories. You see him scraping his back legs and then he sprays urine backwards, so marking his territory. Alright, so this male over here is known as white dam male. Now he normally sticks around the northwestern part of the reserve. Now we're actually cool enough, we did see his father a few drives back. So if you go a few videos back, you'll remember we saw a male called Mashabeni. Now that's his father. Now you can actually see the resemblance with the two if you look at the video and look at the face. But yeah, he's grown a lot. I think he's probably around 4.5 coming up to 5 years old. It's a good age for him to now have his own territory and start fighting for it. So it looks like he's bedded down. He's sleeping right behind me. He's got a full stomach. So we'll be leaving him and continue our journey. Here we've got a beautiful waterbuck bull. Now these bulls are very territorial. So part of this guy's territory is the Sabi River, which is right behind him. So the better his territory, the more water and the more females he'll get. So they'll be more interested in what he's got. But yeah, the battles between two waterbuck bull are insane. You can see those massive horns that they use to protect themselves and to fight. It's a very successful morning. I'm very lucky to see that male leopard, and I haven't seen him for a very long time, and he's looking really good, which is great news. It started raining now, which is awesome. It's overcast the whole morning, so we'll be making our way back to the lodge. Good morning, everyone. So we had quite a busy evening last night. There's lions roaring. It was quite far into the distance. We had leopards this morning roaring. Hyenas have been busy. Impalas are in full rutting season, so they're making crazy noises wherever we go. So yeah, let's go see what we can find. So we've just got a nice big herd of elephants. Quite cool. The female there on our left, that big cow, she's got a tiny little calf with her. So I'll try and get a view of him. Here she comes out into the open. Let's see. It's amazing to think that small little calf is going to get to the size of his mom. So how small that baby is. He's walking straight underneath his mom. So you'll see the trunk is pretty much all over the place. So for the first few months they need to learn how to use that trunk. It's pretty much like us trying to learn how to write and read. Same with them for that trunk. So the trunk is like the nose, so they smell through it, but then also they rip the leaves off the trees, pick up fruits, suck water up the trunk and then spray it into their mouths. So quite a handy little piece of equipment that they've got. So you can see the mom, she's got a nice big cut in her ear. So that normally happens when they're walking through these thickets and a thorn gets caught on the ear and rips it. So you see their tail working, trying to get rid of all the flies. You see, elephants are constantly on the move, and while they're moving, they're eating. Now, they have what we call a hindgut fermenter system, which means they only digest around 60 to 70% of the food that they eat. So, to sustain a big body like that, they need to constantly eat and eat and eat to get enough nutrition in to keep them going during the day. So, the sunrise just behind this spotted hyena. It's one of the scouts, so probably on his way back to where the den is. Or he might just be getting active and heading out looking for some food. Okay, so in the tree here in front of us, we've got one of our biggest eagles that we find in this area. It's called a martial eagle. Now, pretty cool with martial eagles is the females are actually bigger than the males. So you can look at males getting around 3.5 kilograms, but your females can get up to like 4.5 kilograms. Quite a big eagle. They normally go for small little antelopes, like they can go for one of our smallest antelopes out here being steenbok. They can also go for like baby duikers. They go for hares. Very cool eagle. The wingspan is massive. I think some of the eagles, their wingspans can go up to like 2.4 meters, which is incredible. This is an adult, so it normally takes about 5 to 7 years to reach adult plumage. Easy to identify is that you can see that beautiful white chest with black little spots on it, and then you can also see the little crest of feathers on the back of their head, and a beautiful orange eye. Got a nice herd of impalas here. So this time of the year, impalas are known as a harem. So you got one male and then a lot of females. Beautiful sunrise. So you can see this male herding his female all into one little group. He's trying to protect him from other males, so males will come from any direction and try and steal females from him. And luck is on our side. We found a young male lion with a female lion in the road in front of us. See, it might be that they might be mating, so let's stick with them and see what happens. Okay, so for now we just have one male and a female that's on the left. Not 100% sure as to which pride this female belongs to. But incredible, it's so nice to hear the roar and then find these guys in the road in front of us. As you can see, the female is yawning. So with yawning, it's quite cool. So yawning is contagious. So normally when you have a big pride of lions around, one starts yawning, everyone starts yawning. So what it does is it's a burst of oxygen that goes through the bloodstream. And then kind of everyone gets active and start moving. So normally a good sign of lions when they yawn is that they might get up and move. Now with lions, so this male was part of those 4, which we call the Nzenga males. What will happen is the 4 brothers, when a female goes into estrus, and the 4 males will then have a bit of a fight. They'll see who's the more dominant male, who's stronger, and then he'll be the one who mates with a female first. But then that could change within a few days. Another brother comes in, takes over again. So we're going to sit with them for a while and see if we get lucky and see them mating. So both of them have started grooming. So you can see the female initiates the whole thing. See how the female tries to initiate the mating session. Doesn't look like the male is too keen. Looks like he's hurt his one paw. Get a closer look at it and see what's going on there. Alright, so we left those lines, the male and the female. Looks like they will eventually start mating, but just not now. While we were sitting there, we also heard leopard roaring in the distance. So we've now found tracks for a male leopard that's walked up the road. So if you look over here, you'll see the tracks. So we're going to be following up and see if we do find this guy. Just there in the distance, we've got two young waterbuck bulls just fighting. This is more practicing than a serious fight. There's three other males, sorry, just to the right of them as well. Now these fights will mean a lot for young bulls like us, because they need to learn to be able to go and take on a big male in the next few years. So that's the sound of an impala ram rutting.